My name's James William Lowther. I'm originally from Bradford and I've lived in Lincoln for the last 25 years. I suppose it's through prison because I used to do a lot of prison when I was younger and I stopped going there. I thought, keep your feet on the street and don't go back to prison because I was doing a lot of things that I shouldn't have been doing. Not naughty things. I started down London when it first came out, so about 25 years, 23 years.
Been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a long time, but it's helped me in a big way. I earn enough to make me survive with food and dog food, and that's all I really want, really, you know what I mean? I go up pictures now and then, and that's it. I just keep myself to myself and dog. That's my life, me and dog. Man and his dog, I suppose. I've had him since he was 2 weeks old. I got him off my sister. I fed him on a bottle. He's been with me ever since. He's never been poorly and he's never been to a vet. If you look after him, he's all right. He don't need a vet. Oh yeah, of course it has. It's housed a lot of people. It housed me about 10, 20 years ago, you know what I mean? And then I left to go back on the street because I couldn't handle it, because it were bills, pressure. Well, Nomad Trust started me off. I started off at Nomad Trust when I first came to Lincoln. It is a good centre, but they do backstab you. And I don't mean that in a bad way. They do say wrong things, not only to me, to other people, and they don't think about what they're saying to them. They should realise that they're on the street, and the things that they're saying, they shouldn't say at Nomad Trust. But they've always helped me, but now everything's shut down in Lincoln. There's nowhere for the homeless to go. They used to have a centre in Church down the road, but you can't go there no more.
My name is Dean Bell. I'm the Housing Services Manager and I manage all our housing and shelter for the Nomad Trust and Lincolnshire YMCA. The Nomad Trust started in 1984 by a young man called Alan Perkins, and it started with a soup kitchen and then progressed on to housing basically alcoholics, people who couldn't get housed. They'll come in through the front door. The two tables here, they'll empty their belongings out to make sure that there's nothing illegal, and then this is their time to get warm and chill and relax, watch some TV. We have some movies on at night periodically as well, and then once everyone's in, we then serve dinner from the hatch, and I'll come and introduce you. Jane, who is our cook, she organises the food, collects it, cooks it, does everything apart from serve it because she's not here, obviously. But it all happens in here as well. So this is the kitchen. We've got the showers downstairs, but I won't show you those. So the showers downstairs, and if you follow me upstairs, as you can see, this is the female room. We keep the sexes separate. So this is a female room. You've got a bunk bed and a single bed. Very, very, very basic, but rather this than sleeping under a tree when it's -2. So sometimes we have to turn people away because we haven't got the space. It's just not feasible to house all the people that present. This is one of the reasons why we want to sell this building and build a purpose-built building for service users. When we do access and we do a risk assessment, we don't do a physical pat down. We just ask people to empty their pockets and let's have a look in their bags. So people always can bring things in. So if we then find that someone is smoking cannabis, illegal highs, or other illegal, or alcohol for that matter, they know emphatically that it should be free of all those, and we would then ask them to leave and give them an exclusion for 24 hours just to think, and that obviously generates negative feedback. But to have some semblance of normality, we have to have these rules to keep order. And people don't like that, and they will complain and whinge about it, but they're the rules.
Drinkers and drug takers and all that, well, that's entirely up to them. It's a way out for them, I suppose. You know what I mean? I won't say I haven't done it myself. I have smoked marijuana and I have done some things in life, but that's because I chose to do it. If I didn't do it, then I wouldn't know what it was like, so it's everyone's choice, isn't it?
People that we wouldn't help because we feel we couldn't, which our rules would stipulate, our policy and practice, would be along the lines of if some people were deemed to be too high risk because of, or too vulnerable because of their poor mental health state, or if someone was displaying very aggressive behaviour, we wouldn't tolerate that, and we would deny access.
Yeah, charities and like the Nomad Trust.
Yeah, examples.
Right, are you ready for this? Right, I would like to say you don't do enough for homeless. It's like me, I can't get in an hostel because of my dog. Now that's just stupid. You're trying to say to me, get rid of your dog and we'll have you in. And then what we're going to do with the dog, we're going to put it in a pound. It's going to have to find another home. And what if they get kicked out of their home? The dog suffers again. No, I just couldn't do it anymore.
And we bend over backwards to be accommodating, believe me, because the last thing we want to do is see people out when it's below 2, it's freezing, and you know they've got no tent or sleeping bag. We will do everything. We're very, very flexible as an organisation, and we don't want to exclude anyone. So if we do, it's with really good reasons.
Yeah, I've got a lot of regular customers, and they help me a hell of a lot. And because I've been here so long, I don't get abuse of anyone, and that's nice. Because I don't need it, because I'm in a bad situation as it is. And I'm only trying to better myself at the end of the day, doing big issue. And that's what the magazine's about, bettering yourself and getting yourself along in life.
I would say we're quite loved by our local community. We have a really difficult client group that not many people will want to work with. So, yeah, we're quite well known.
Just, I suppose I'd say, just help them if you can, but if you see them and they're down and out and they're drunk and all that, just ignore them, because they don't mean what they say. It's because something's gone wrong in their life, and that's where they are, why they are where they are, because something's gone drastically wrong, and they just don't want to cope with life no more. Simple as that. I'd just like to say, you know what I mean, they do try, you know what I mean, but I suppose drink and other things take it away from them, all this pain and suffering that they're going through, because people don't realise till you're there yourself and what it's like on the streets, because it is really hard. That's all I'd like to say, and thank you very much.